Okay. Vita. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from the...
What's it up, baby? You already know it is the big boss hog, boss dog, K-Po through the door. Here to talk this box before I get in my soliloquy. Remember, tough times don't last, good people do. And off yourself, caught up in the hotline, remember your matter, peak game metaphors on what swing. Your boy just got tapered up, I'm papered up, I'm ready to go. I'm going to the gym, I'm still sick, man, you know what I mean? I'm about 40%, I'm not gonna hold you. Don't tell my wife, she don't know I'm outside. She don't even know I had to sneak outside. You know what I mean? I got a haircut real quick. I'm supposed to be in the bed. You know, my wife, she care about my health. That's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy, bro. Like, I get sick, you know, and I'm real cautious. You know, boom, sick. So, y'all pray for me, man. You know, I'm at 40%, like I said. But let's talk boxing. Richardson, Hitchins, beats Paro. Let's talk about it. Shout out to Richardson, Hitchins. It was a great performance. I think they tried to rob that man, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Richardson, Hitchins, the first 4 rounds, he wasn't really letting his hands go. You know, like I wanted him to, in my opinion. I felt like he could have let his hands, there was spurts where he could let his hands go a little more. But he started doing that around 5. And for the rest of the round, I didn't give Paro a round after round 5. You know, those first couple rounds, you could say it was close. You know what I mean? Those was close rounds. Paro was kind of stealing the rounds at the end, the first 4 rounds. But after that, I gave Richardson all the rest of the rounds. You know, that right hand was landing that wheel. I would have liked for him to utilize his jab more. I understand Paro's a southpaw, but you could counter, you know, with the jab. You know what I mean? But I like that he was letting that right hand go. You know what I mean? I wanted him to kind of sit on it a little more, pause. You know what I mean? But he did what he had to do to get his hand raised. They knew that was the type of performance they need. You know what I mean? I think Paro kind of wanted to bait him into getting into a brawl. You know, but Richardson just stuck to the game plan and basically do what he needed to do. I felt like it should have been a unanimous decision. I don't see a split decision. You know, I thought that was kind of messed up that they did that to, Richardson. It's like a split decision. I felt like they was trying to screw him over. And even one of the commentators was saying, like, during the fight, I forgot where, it was after round 4. It was like the best, matchup, they trying to make up or something like that was George Kambosos versus Liam Paro. You know what I'm saying, in Australia. So they was trying to set that up, it looked like. But Richardson Hitchins messed all that up. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Richard Hitchins. Now, Eddie Hearn, you look at Eddie Hearn, he didn't seem too happy. He was trying to make it seem like he was happy, but I don't think Eddie Hearn wanted that man to win, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think he wanted that man to win that fight. I'm not even gonna hold you. I think he wanted Liam Paro to win that fight. You know what I'm saying? And I'll make another video about Eddie Hearn, because I got something cooking. You know what I mean? I'm 40%, but I got a little energy to cook that man. But I don't think he wanted that big money fight between Kambosos and Paro in Australia. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn kind of looks after his non-American fighters before he looks after his American fighters. He didn't really seem too thrilled about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more money. You feel me? But it is what it is. Make George Kambosos versus Richardson Hitchins. F it. You know what I mean? But do it in Brooklyn, though. Make George Bustos come to the Barclays Center. You feel me? Make that fight. Since you trying to look out for George Bustos, make that fight. Make that man come to Brooklyn and fight Richardson Hitchins in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? But overall, great performance. Now that first judge, like I say, man, y'all need to make sure he don't judge no fights ever again, because that was like ludicrous. You gave like I think he said 117, 111 or something like that. I was like, how do you give 6 rounds to Liam Paro? Where? You know what I'm saying? Like, Liam Paro should have lost on all the scorecards. You know what I mean? I think it was the other 2 scorecards, I think it was like 1 something or 112 or something like that. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? It should have been unanimous decision. You know, like, he clearly outclassed, outboxed, you know what I mean, Liam Paro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to lie to you, I wasn't even really expecting that. I thought Liam Paro was going to get Richardson Hitchins. I know Richardson Hitchins, you know, has the capabilities to have that performance, you know, but I thought he was going to give in to Liam Paro. He stuck to the game plan. It was a brilliant game plan. You know what I'm saying? So, things I didn't like about the fight, I felt like I said, Hitchins could have maybe stepped it up a little more. He did a good job turning Paro too. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he could have doubled up on that right hand. You know what I mean? I'm big on doubling up on that right. You know, especially going against a southpaw. You know, my first time boxing, I was in there with a southpaw. You got to double up on that right. You know what I'm saying? Get that timing down. You know, not get it Paro jumping around and doing all that, but start doubling up on it. You know what I mean? Boom, boom. So I feel like he could have did that. He was throwing a lot of single shots. I would have doubled up on Paro. You know what I'm saying? Switched it up. Single, double, single. You know, just switched it up on him. I didn't like the commentating. I feel like Sergio Mora, they need to remove him off. He's biased, bro. Like, he's always biased. You know what I'm saying? Like, he be saying crash them and stuff. I just be like, where are you looking at? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I respect every man's opinion, but he kind of biased. And then I didn't like the fact that Richardson Hitchins got 3 people talking in his ear, and then he talking to Edgar Berlanga in the crowd. Like, if I was his coach, I would have cussed him out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very old-fashioned. I'm an old-school dude, bro. Like, I come from the old school, so my mindset is older. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my mid-30s, but I got an old-school mindset. And my mindset, man, is, hey, we locked in. When we locked in, we locked in. We don't need 16 people talking. If I'm the head coach, I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, that's what it is. He talking, he looking in the crowd, listening to Berlanga, you know, and the coach like, right. No, bro. That's the other thing I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he still got his hand raised. He still had a great performance. But you can't make that a habit. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that's the only thing. You know, and I'm just nitpicking with that. But other than that, great performance by Richardson Hitchins. A lot of big fights. He called out Devin Haney. He wants that fight next. I like that fight. Devin Haney did say when the man get a belt, you know, then they could talk. So, you know, I like that. I like that fight. I think that'd be a very entertaining fight. It's gonna be a chess match though. It's gonna be one of those type of fights where they kind of, you know, duel it out. But like I said before, I'm very intrigued to see, you know, what's next for Richardson Hitchins. What's next for Liam Paro? I don't think his career over. You know what I'm saying? Although I felt like he got dominated, he still could come back from this particular loss, you know, and rebuild himself. Eddie Hearn gonna find a way to bring him back. That's what it is. Eddie Hearn look after his people, and you know, that's real talk. But I feel like they tried to rob Richardson Hitchins. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? And I feel like Eddie Hearn didn't want that man to win. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's go.